Welcome to Skamania Lodge in the Great Columbia River Gorge.
So Kim and I are here for the weekend. We've been talking about staying at this lodge for, 15 years. And if you've been following our channel for a while, you know normally we're in our RV and camping. But we do also do some videos like this where we travel around some different hotels and lodges. And this is just one that's been on our bucket list for a long time. The nice thing about the resort is you've got disc golf, you have the 9-hole golf, you have miniature golf, you've got hiking trails around the thing. There's a little fitness path. Zip lining, which is we have signed up to do, which is insane. Thanks, Kim, for making me do that. But yeah, so many things to do right here at the lodge itself. But you're in one of the most beautiful places in the country. So on a nice day like today, they've got all these nice chairs that you can come outside on their grass and you can just overlook the Columbia River Gorge, which is absolutely awesome. You can hear trains going by. It's one thing they have through here all the time is just trains. Really cool. Boats, stern wheelers, barges, windsurfers, kayaks. What? Dogs.
So we chose double beds and top floor. And we have a view of the trees. So it looks like potentially we could see the adventure park out there. Might be able to see people climbing through the trees, which would be kind of cool.
Luckily there's air conditioning because it is so hot in here. I'm going to 65.
One thing with the top floor.
Oh, we're sweating. Well, we did just go for a hike, but I'm still very hot.
So one of the troubling things with hotel rooms, if you have thin eyelids like Jason does,
What?
You have a problem with the light coming through the window. So one thing we just noticed, the curtains here are tucked inside of this metal thing, and there's also a strip at the bottom, so there will likely be no light. Plus you have this coming over the top of it. So I think it's gonna be very dark in here. Plus if you look outside, all you can see are you can't see the platforms over there for the tree adventure, little adventure park.
But yeah, we're in the woods, so
We're in the woods.
it'll be nice and dark tonight, thank goodness. Well, it was supposed to be 70 something today.
Maybe it'll get there. It's early. This feels good.
So we're heading out on the Creek Loop Trail. And then right behind it there is the new, they used to have an 18-hole golf course here and they've turned it into a 9-hole. And then they have an 18-hole putting course. But you can see, you can come out here if you like to golf. Miniature golf, zip lines, hiking trails, which we're going on. So yeah, really awesome place for outdoor type stuff. Clothing is strongly suggested for everybody's enjoyment. I don't think I'm gonna play miniature golf naked, but all right, cool. So as you can see, the tee boxes are all synthetic, as are the greens. So as you know, in the Northwest, we get a lot of rain. So it's interesting. I don't know that I've ever seen a golf course with everything being synthetic like that. So would make for being able to play golf all year long without being stuck in all the mud, I guess, for if you're on the green or the tee box. So very peaceful.
Yeah.
Hike. We got this little lake here, which is always one of the cool parts when you played this course. One of the holes just went right around this lake, and then luckily they still kept the hole. It's different now, but still pretty neat to still have it here. But yeah, little benches along your hike. It's been pretty mellow. Follows the creek. This is the Creekside Trail, and then we'll do the lake trail later, which is just going around more of these lakes and all kinds of ducks and swans and all kinds of stuff out in the water, which is cool.
Birds are
a lot
chirping.
of birds, and we're pretty much the only ones on this trail, which is pretty awesome.
And the parking lot was pretty packed.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the parking lot, so
Must be doing something else.
people must have slept in.
I just snorted.
Like it's fake.
Think it is?
No. Looks like it's fake.
Look at that big bad boy. This little guy just isn't moving around. I wonder if he's fake. Okay, so I'm saying it's fake. Kim thinks it's real.
I think it's real.
I don't think so, because he looks too perfect.
I think he's asleep.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
It's fake.
You sure?
Yeah. His head's cocked sideways.
Ah, they got us.
Dang it. Those guys aren't fake though.
They got us. Dude, what if he attacked me?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's actually, even though I know he's fake now, it's still kind of scary to go up to him.
Like right here in front of him, so if he took off, he'd come after me.
What are you doing? Wouldn't that be funny if he jumped?
Dude, that's crazy.
Haha, they got you.
Yeah, I usually see a duck sleeping on one of the little islands.
He's sleeping?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Dude, you can't see him with the naked eye.
All right, so we finished it up. The lake trail and the creek trail. Beautiful. This place is absolutely beautiful, peaceful. Very few people out here hiking. We only saw just a couple when we were hiking. Total about 3 miles between the two, and not very strenuous, but you will work up a sweat. The one piece of advice we give you, this is absolutely beautiful, and if you can just find time to hike here, that's great, but you are in the Columbia River Gorge, and this is some of the best hiking in the entire country. Waterfalls and part of the Pacific Crest Trail and all kinds of stuff around here. So I wouldn't say make this your choices.
Your number one.
Your number one, but if it's early morning, you just want to take a quick stroll. Absolutely awesome little hike to go on. The lake trail's a little bit more pretty just because of the lake, of course, but both trails are great.
Yeah. And wear layers.
Yeah.
If you come, depending on the time of year you come, because it was really chilly this morning. We were wishing we had gloves, but now you can see we're in t-shirts and you can see his shadow.
Yeah, right.
We have sun now.
So now we come to Beacon Rock. This is one we've been talking about doing for a long time, years, and have never done. But if you do come here, you have to have a pass. So $10 to park. Yeah, this is supposed to be pretty cool. It's how many? A mile in?
I think it's a mile and 800 feet up.
800 feet of elevation in 1 mile. So this one's going to be pretty insane. And the views are going to be pretty awesome. So we'll see. All right, so it begins. 1 mile, 800 feet elevation. This is going to be a bear. Luckily, it's all paved.
I would definitely have.
So as you can see, pretty narrow. Going up and down, you're sharing a trail. Hopefully nobody wants to throw anybody off because it's a long ways down there. Yeah, this is worth it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty hairy. Even though it's got a guardrail, you don't want to be tripping and falling on this thing. But this view is pretty insane. We talked about doing this for 15, 20 years. For some reason, just never found a way to do it. We're making it. Actually hasn't been too bad.
No,
Sweating.
just getting warm. Would not want to do this in the summertime.
Oh gosh, that'd be mad. That'd be
It
bad.
was only 65 is what the car said on the way here. So.
Imagine, so this is the Columbia River Gorge where the winds are insane. In fact, you might not even be able to hear this because it is pretty windy right now. But this is nothing compared to the gusts. I mean, this is a windsurfing capital of the world.
Right, there's no white caps out there right now. There's usually white caps out there.
Oh yeah, true. So this is.
Yeah, so this is.
So imagine if it was 50 miles an hour.
Yikes.
Every time we think we're almost done, you look up and it just keeps zigzagging. So I take back when I said, oh, this is a breeze. I thought we were almost there. Apparently not. All right, we did it. 1 mile,
850 feet.
Yeah, so pretty strenuous though, but if you can do it, highly recommend this. You have to do this hike. It's just one. You just can't miss for sure if you're in this area. But it is strenuous, so just make sure you can climb that much elevation in a mile.
And don't do it in flip-flops.
Yeah.
Wear hiking shoes.
Who's going to do it? Flip-flops?
I saw somebody in sandals.
You did?
I did.
We are about to jump off a perfectly good tree. Jason's not happy with me.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of heights to begin with, but these are just things that I do for Kim. This sucks.
Alright, swing your legs. Yeah. You're gonna spread out, arms to your side. Right.
Like out?
Yeah, out like that. Now, when I say butterball, you're gonna tuck into a nice tight cannonball.
Okay.
Ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Ah!
Butterball!
All right, well, we made it. That was insane. If you are afraid of heights, yeah, it wasn't my favorite thing in the world to do. I will tell you though, the guides were awesome. The experience is, I mean, it's an adrenaline rush. If you're an adrenaline junkie and you like, bungee jumping or jumping out of planes or jumping off of perfectly good trees, then it might be for you. But it starts out pretty simple and easy. There's 7 lines altogether, and then there's also a section that you have to jump off and rappel down.
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe that.
That was insane. Hope you enjoyed watching our terror. So we're in the small town of Stevenson, Washington, which is just about 5 minutes away from the resort. It's a nice thing I was saying earlier, so much stuff to do around here, and this is such a quaint little town, a lot of shopping, breweries, restaurants, and as you can see out here, absolutely beautiful. This is insane. Got little picnic tables and stuff you can sit out with your family, and people are out there having a good time. And what's funny about it, Kim made mention that this is not normal to have no wind like this. This is like the most perfect day you could have here, because usually wind could be blowing 40, 50 miles an hour down here sometimes. I mean, I'm sure they don't get that all the time, but anytime we've been down here, it's
always between 15 and 20 miles an hour, and you can see white caps out on the river, and it's smooth like glass today.
Yeah. So nice little town though if you do stay at the lodge. A lot of restaurants here. We're heading up to Carson, which again is only about 5 miles away, and they got one of our favorite breweries there, Backwoods Brewing. Best beer, pizza, breadsticks, pretzel sticks.
They have a pretzel stick that, I can't wait to get there.
I have a feeling we're probably going to wait for like an hour, but we've done it before and we'll do it again.
Yep. It's worth the wait. It's so good.
But anyway, yeah, so many nice little towns around here. This is why the Columbia Gorge is such a hot spot to definitely add to your list of places to come to.
That's what you do with your leftover cheese from your pretzel sticks.
If you're going to stay at the resort and you want to eat there, which is fine, they've got restaurants and they have bar and what have you. But if you want to come to one of the best breweries in Oregon, we highly recommend, Oregon. If you want to come to one of the best breweries in Washington, right across from the Oregon border, come to Backwoods Brewing. Their beer is awesome. Their pretzel is awesome. Their beer cheese is awesome. The pizza is awesome. Just a great place to eat. So highly recommend Backwoods. We come here all the time if we're in this part of town. So if we say it's good, then it's good. Just take our word for it, and then you can thank us later. Mini haberdashery.
Walking.
Rocking in the free world.
That concludes our 2-day adventure at Skamania Lodge. We actually did a ton. We hiked. There's 3 different hikes around here. We hiked Beacon Rock. We got to go to Backwoods Brewing. We did the zip line. I mean, it was an eventful weekend. A lot
in 2 days. Absolutely beautiful lodge. Just everything that you could possibly want. So many people with families. It was just nice to see everybody. I told Kim last night, it was just nice to see people again, and everybody was just having fun. Kids were out by the fire, having s'mores and throwing a football, and people playing frisbee, and there's frisbee golf here, and there's a golf course, and everybody's just having a great time. So if you are looking for a weekend getaway for a romantic weekend getaway, as a couple like we are, or if you got a family, whatever. I mean, there's something here for everybody. So I highly recommend it.
And it's not that far away from Portland.
Yeah.
That's where it's a little over an hour. Maybe.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed our look at Skamania. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.